The Enchanted Forest. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there existed an enchanted forest hidden from the eyes of ordinary mortals. This forest was a realm of magic and wonder, where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind, and mystical creatures roamed freely among the shadows. Deep within the heart of the forest, there lay a glade untouched by the passage of time. Here, beneath the dappled sunlight that filtered through the dense canopy above, a young maiden named Elara danced among the wildflowers, her laughter ringing out like a melody. Elara was no ordinary girl. She possessed a special gift that allowed her to communicate with the creatures of the forest. Birds would perch upon her outstretched hand, squirrels would playfully chase at her feet, and even the shyest of rabbits would emerge from their burrows to greet her with gentle nods of their heads. But Elara's most cherished friend was a majestic stag named Orion. With his noble antlers and wise amber eyes, Orion was the guardian of the forest, its protector and its guide. Together, he and Elara roamed the enchanted glades, their bond unbreakable and their spirits intertwined. One day, as Elara danced through the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden glen she had never seen before. The air was thick with magic, and the very trees seemed to hum with anticipation. Intrigued, Elara ventured deeper into the glen, her heart pounding with excitement. As she reached the center of the glen, Elara's eyes widened in amazement. Before her stood a magnificent tree, its branches reaching up to the sky like the fingers of a giant. But it was not the tree itself that captivated her. It was the glowing orb nestled within its boughs, pulsing with an ethereal light. Unable to resist the allure of the orb, Elara reached out a trembling hand and touched its surface. In an instant, she was surrounded by a blinding light, and when it faded, she found herself standing in a realm unlike any she had ever seen before. The realm was bathed in a soft, golden light, and the air thrummed with a sense of ancient power. Strange and wondrous creatures moved among the trees, their forms shifting and changing with every step. Elara gazed around in wonder, her senses overwhelmed by the beauty and magic of this new realm. Everywhere she looked, she saw wonders beyond imagination, crystal-clear pools reflecting the shimmering light, flowers that sang with the voices of 1,000 melodies, and trees that seemed to dance to an invisible rhythm. Lost in the enchantment of the realm, Elara wandered deeper into the forest, her curiosity driving her forward. With each step, she felt a sense of connection to the magic that flowed through the land, as if she were a part of something much greater than herself. But as she journeyed deeper into the forest, Elara began to sense a shift in the atmosphere. The air grew heavy, and the once peaceful sounds of the forest were replaced by an eerie silence. She quickened her pace, a sense of unease gnawing at her heart. Suddenly, she emerged into a clearing, and her heart sank at the sight that greeted her. Before her stood a towering castle, its dark spires reaching up to the sky like the claws of a beast. The air around the castle crackled with dark energy, and Elara could feel the malevolence emanating from its walls. Determined to uncover the secrets of the castle, Elara approached its gates, her heart pounding in her chest. With a trembling hand, she pushed open the heavy doors and stepped into the darkness beyond. As she ventured deeper into the castle, Elara found herself in a labyrinth of winding corridors and shadowy chambers. Strange symbols adorned the walls, and eerie whispers echoed through the halls, sending shivers down her spine. But just as Elara began to fear that she was lost, she heard a faint cry echoing from the depths of the castle. With renewed determination, she followed the sound, her steps quickening with each passing moment. Finally, Elara reached a grand chamber at the heart of the castle. There, upon a throne of ebony stone, sat a figure cloaked in darkness. As she drew closer, Elara realized that the figure was not a person, but a being of pure shadow, a creature born of the darkest corners of the realm. The creature's eyes gleamed with malice as it regarded Elara, its voice a chilling whisper that echoed through the chamber. "Who dares to disturb the sanctity of my domain?" it hissed, its words dripping with venom. But Elara stood her ground, her courage unshaken. "I am Elara, and I come in search of answers," she declared, her voice steady despite the fear that threatened to consume her. "What dark secrets does this castle hold, and why have you called out to me?" The shadow creature regarded Elara with a mixture of curiosity and amusement. "You seek answers, little mortal? Very well. The secrets of this castle are bound to its history, a history of darkness and despair. Long ago, it was a place of great power, ruled by a sorcerer whose lust for power knew no bounds. But his ambitions led to his downfall, and now he is but a shadow of his former self, trapped within these walls for all eternity." Elara listened intently, her heart heavy with the weight of the castle's tragic history. "But why have you called out to me?" she asked, her voice soft with compassion. "What is it that you seek?" The shadow creature's gaze softened, a flicker of sadness crossing its featureless face. "I am but a fragment of the sorcerer's soul, cursed to wander these halls for all eternity," it explained. "But you, Elara, possess a power greater than you know, a power born of purity and light. Only you can break the curse that binds me, and in doing so, free this castle from its shadowy prison." Moved by the creature's plight, Elara nodded solemnly. "I will do everything in my power to help you," she vowed, her voice ringing with determination. "Together, we will bring light to this darkened realm and banish the shadows that linger within." With newfound purpose, Elara set out to break the curse that held the shadow creature captive. Through trials and tribulations, she uncovered ancient rituals and lost incantations, drawing upon the magic of the forest itself to fuel her efforts. And finally, after much toil and hardship, Elara stood once more before the shadow creature, her heart filled with hope. With a final incantation, she unleashed a wave of pure light that enveloped the creature, its form shimmering and shifting until, at last, it was free. As the last traces of darkness faded away, the castle began to shimmer with newfound brilliance, its walls infused with the warmth of the sun. And in that moment, Elara knew that she had succeeded, not just in freeing the shadow creature, but in bringing light and life to a realm long shrouded in darkness. And so, as the first rays of dawn broke across the horizon, Elara and the shadow creature emerged from the castle, their spirits lifted by the promise of a brighter future. Together, they walked into the light, their bond stronger than ever, ready to face whatever adventures lay ahead.